of time, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you bet you're nice, feel so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side, and it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can have the throne, I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Philadelphia 76ers star Ben Simmons is with us next week.
And we'll have some pro tips from one of the My Team Unlimited qualifiers.
This is an episode you won't want to miss.
We'll see you then.
Bye.
The skyline of Orlando is seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. And joining us now courtside, the man who won 3 consecutive NBA titles, the incomparable Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq, it is so great to be with you.
Kevin, it's great to be here. I just always wanted to tell you this. When I was playing, I just used to love when you used to say my name. So thank you for all the great times when you said my name.
That is
Appreciate you very much. This guy next to you, I used to hate playing against him. All he did was try to come down and double team on the trap.
With Greg?
Yeah, Greg, just always. But other than that, I love being here with you guys. You know what? Ernie and Kenny are so jealous of me right now.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Friday, they'll take on John Wall and the Houston Rockets.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, Kevin and guys, the NBA is a shoe culture, and none is more popular than the Kobe 4. Originally released in 2009, last season almost a quarter of all NBA players worn them. And that's not just a tribute to the Mamba, but a testament to a design that has stood the test of time. And P.J. Tucker called them the best hoop shoe ever. Strong praise. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
And big man Nikola Vucevic, maybe not the most athletic, but Shaq, his skill level makes him a factor.
Well, first of all, they call me Shakovic. You said his name wrong. It's Vucevic. But anyway, it reminds me of a guy I played against, a guy by the name of Vlade Divac. Skill and craftiness can go a long way. Say it with me. Vucevic. Vucevic.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Nance, and it's Garland in at the point guard. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Bacon in at the 3, the small forward.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Vucevic with the block, and they get it back. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. So it'll be Larry Nance shooting. It's on Markelle Fultz. Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
One shot.
That free throw good from Nance. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. It's a 5-point game. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Here's Nance. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Nance has got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him. And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
And Drummond kicks to Garland. There's the pass to Osman. Shot clock at 6. Drummond is doubled. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And the NBA has gotten into the academy business, be it in China, India, Africa, getting those top prospects together. Shaq, you planning to make any appearances over there?
I would actually love to. If I did, you would just have to call me the big diplomat.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I think it's very exciting to see the game's reach expand. You know, when we were playing, Greg, there's only a few guys, but now they're from all over the place. I would love to introduce the people to the Shaqster.
The big diplomat.
And I like that play. Nance on the roll, great athleticism, tough to defend.
Sexton against Gordon, and stolen by Fournier. Here's Vucevic. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
To the wing on the left. It's stolen by Vucevic. Baseline J on the way. Connects, the jumper drops.
Great dime by the big man, Vucevic, willing to share the wealth.
Now Garland. 8 points his last outing.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Here's Gordon. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Vucevic. Great showing for him last season. He was around 19 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Here's Garland. Pass to Drummond. Back to Osman. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And Sexton slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? Love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
The league is moving to create an in-season tournament, Shaq, something that we'd seen in soccer leagues overseas. Do you like that idea?
I like that Adam Silver and the league are being forward-thinking. I think players always say if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. I think it's smart for the league to have the same approach. I just wish everybody well.
Yeah, and listen, ultimately, if they do make some changes, it's going to get some pushback, no doubt about it. But as Shaq said, when you start thinking forward, it's about those younger generations, because at some point, that's all they're going to know.
Cleveland leading by 6. Garland, the pass to Nance. Lobbed up there for Drummond. The shot comes out.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now, here's Garland. Following the miss by Aaron Gordon. Here's Sexton. And, oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
And Sexton drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Fournier for 3. And again, it's the magic from deep.
That's Fournier's specialty. The long-distance bomb that really hand-ties defenses.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. Drummond with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Up again, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nance. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. Third is Andre Drummond.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Shaq, when you played, you had an incredible presence in the media. Shaq, if you had social media back then, what might have been different?
Well, for me, I would have loved to have a direct communication with the fans. No misquotes. Big Aristotle's been misquoted a lot. I don't think they understand my genius. See, to me, E equals MC squared. You don't know that. Anyway, I admit I could have been a distraction at time, but hey, who cares?
Here's Sexton, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebounder.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in.
And how about the numbers on Andre Drummond? He's coming off an excellent season. First in rebounding, third in steals, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. And here's Sexton after Markelle Fultz made that last three-pointer. Sexton kicks to Garland. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Shaq, something fans are always curious about. They see the huge contract that can put pressure on a young man, suddenly being able to buy whatever he wants. I mean, that's a pretty interesting topic.
Yeah, you know, everyone's coming at you from every direction. I think some people assume that you have more money than you really do. Just want you to remember one word: FICA.
Man, I love seeing Ross finish at the basket like that. Even when the defense is up into him, he focuses, concentrates, and stays with the shot.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Fellas, the rebounding has been very strong. Excellent so far. Putbacks are very valuable, and they're getting some.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. JaVale McGee's checked in for Nance. Damian Dotson comes in for Colin Sexton. And it's Dante Exum in for Garland. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Here's Osman. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta. And here's Gordon. Vucevic trying to get open. Tries again. He lays it in. And the Magic lead by 1.
Love it when Vooch plays with an attitude, treating the paint like he owns it. It's mine.
Now here's Exum. He kicks it to Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dotson, and that one's on target from the wing.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Wade, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Fultz kicks to Ross. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Gordon. That one good for 2. Gordon's got 8. Shaq, having played for 19 years, you went head-to-head with some of the all-time greats. Who stands out as the toughest opponent you ever faced on the floor?
Let me see, Alonzo Mourning for my first couple years. Then I made it to the big times. It would be Akeem Olajuwon, Tim Duncan, David Robinson when I got to the West Coast. And there was a gentleman by the name of Yao Ming.
Ooh, wow.
And for guards and wingmen, let's see, Jordan, LeBron, Allen Iverson, Greg Anthony, Plastic Man, Stacey Altman.
And Wayback Machine.
You got to throw Larry Johnson in that mix, too.
Ah, so a UNLV taste to it.
Yes, I do.
With some of these incredible names you just rattled off. Free throw good, Gordon.
And for Gordon, you know, the sky's still the limit. He has all the physical ability in the world, and he has the instincts to have that perfect game.
Now here's Wade. Comes up empty down low.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. The league moving to shake things up, Shaq, in the regular season. There's an idea of a tournament maybe mid-season. One thing that didn't make the cut, though, changing the playoffs so that the semifinals are seeded 1 through 4, irrespective of conference. What do you think of all that?
I mean, it was a tough sell for the Eastern Conference. You know, historically, they've had an easier road to the finals. But I think reseeding would ensure a more competitive championship round. And, you know, Adam Silver just didn't have the votes.
Yeah, and I think part of that is, too, you know, other than football, nobody really reseeds. And you know what? You have trends some years. Look, you remember back in our era, big fella, the East was the dominant conference. You know, you had it in the transition. And so I just think, you know what, you're just going to have those years. I like the format that we have.
You know what I say, Kevin? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I don't think it's broke.
And if it is broke, get a warranty.
Yes, good idea.
I'm taking that one too, Greg.
Yeah. You're stealing a lot of stuff here. Exum's shot is off.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
A nice shot by Okeke.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Exum passes to McGee. Knocks it loose. Ross on the wing. 26 points for him last game against Oklahoma City. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Magic.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Now Exum. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Osman. Off target with his 3. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 17-6 run. And he gets the bucket. Now it's a 7-point Orlando lead.
Boy, I like how Carter Williams runs in transition. A terrific fast break, open court player who knows exactly what to do in those situations.
And Shaq, we've talked about free throw shooting. For some guys, it's always going to be an issue. What have the new intentional fouling rules done to make the game better?
I think it cuts down on the endless fouling. I think the new rules also make the game go faster. You know, this game was meant to be entertaining and go fast. You don't want to spend 4 or 5 minutes, which turn into 30 minutes by just fouling a guy who can't shoot free throws. That never happened to me because Shakovich was 97% at the line. So that rule wouldn't work for me anyway.
Well, it does give it a better pace, you're right. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. It's certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. Fifth on the list, the Magic.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
1:04 left to play here in the first. McGee finds Wade. Cleveland moving the ball around. Dotson gets the bucket. Magic leading by 6. Outside Anthony. There's the triple. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Now here's Exum. Covered by Anthony. Count it. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Here's Anthony, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Magic have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. He misses the free throw. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. And he's good on the second. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Dotson. And it's Exum in the corner. Ross grabs the board.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
For 3. And it's Terrence Ross with the 3. Ross has got 8 points.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here's McGee. That 3 off the mark. And so it's the Orlando Magic holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Orlando. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Dotson in at the 3 spot. Here's Anthony. Following the basket by Colin Sexton. Got that one up quick. Anthony's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic. Well, Cleveland shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Here's Garland. It's deflected. Ross on the wing. He gets that one. Ross has got 10.
And that's a case where the deceptive strength that Ross has helps him score over the defense. You can't afford to take this guy lightly.
Now, here's Garland. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Sexton's shot is good.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Good. The Cavaliers trail by 12. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Garland with the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Down low, Okiki, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Anthony. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Orlando shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Bacon, he's checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. And the Cavaliers making a change here. That's good from Anthony. Garland with it. Pass to Drummond. Garland with it. Anthony on him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Vucevic checked in for Orlando. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Orlando leading by 11. For 3, Ross. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Ross has got 13 points.
Well, we know that T. Ross can get it going. Part of the 50-plus club in terms of scoring the basketball.
Knocked loose. Sexton on the wing. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Here's Ross, and Ross with the slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. Here's Sexton. Chalk up 2 there.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Here's Ross. That's tipped, but he recovers it. Outside Anthony. Shoots over Garland. Again, the Magic score. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Now the pass to Drummond. Sexton against Ross. Here's Drummond, and the 3 ball is good. He's got 9.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking to the 3-point shot for some extra offense.
That one falls. And the Magic lead by 13.
as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Garland, no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Ross, that's good.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Garland, the pass to Nance. Left side, Sexton. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And they pick up 2. Anthony's got 13 points in just this quarter.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Sexton after the made shot from Cole Anthony. And here's the fast break. The Cavaliers pull it in. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Good on both.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense.
And this is what Gordon is known for. Just a phenomenal dunker who finishes with real power.
The Cavaliers trail by 17, and keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you.
And I like the timing that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Osman in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Dante Exum, he's checked in for Garland. That free throw good from Gordon.
The former Arizona Wildcat, Gordon is a high-motor player who gives great effort out there all the time.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
had a chance to look at the numbers for Fournier. A very nice season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 18 points per, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Here's Sexton. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 5 assists tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Fultz. He's covered closely. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Passes to Osman. Back to Sexton. And here is Drummond. He's got 11. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sexton kicks to Osman. Offline with his 3.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Gordon goes in. Yep, that one goes in there.
Look how devoted Gordon is. Fearlessly works through the foul and gets his shot.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Fultz. The dish to Gordon. And they double up Gordon. Shoots from the line. Here's Vucevic. Good D by Drummond. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Here's Osman. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The shot's good from Fournier.
The defense looking helpless here. Fournier is solid as going despite getting hit. Really strong playing through contact.
Pass to Sexton. And that comes off the assist by Exum. 19 points for Colin Sexton.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
Top of the key. That shot off, and Cleveland will come the other way. Exum with it. Defended now by Fournier. The open look here for Sexton. Back to Exum. Left side, Sexton. Dishes it to Drummond. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Exum. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Fultz. And he banks in the layup. Fultz has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And I like how aggressive Fultz is. I mean, excellent breaking down the defense in the open floor with his speed. Fantastic work.
Exum dishes to Sexton. He feeds it to Nance. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
Bacon gets the bucket.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Now here's Drummond. He's got 11. Great D that time from Vucevic.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Bacon's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 19. And Sexton has it in the corner. Sinks the triple. Sexton's got 22 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Good on the shot.
From the mid-range area, Fournier, very, very gifted. As a pure shooter, he's as good as we have in the league.
And we want to thank the big Aristotle for joining us here. Dropping knowledge as always. I'm telling you what, Shaq, you make our broadcast better.
I want to say I appreciate that, Kevin, especially coming from you anytime, any place. You know where I am, brother. Just call me if you need me.
Are you going to be performing any ballet, the big Barishnikov?
Nah.
Have we given that up?
Nah, my toes are not feeling too well.
And Clark, it hasn't taken Shaq much time, has it, to go from being a superstar on the court to a force with our broadcast here courtside?
Well, I tell you what, Shaq's one of those guys who just hits the ground running. He's a phenomenon in terms of personality, branding, business, excellence at every level. He was an all-star starter as a rookie. That talks about his ability to get going fast. So he adapted to the broadcast booth just the same way.
Offensive rebound. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Magic. It's an 18-point lead. Bacon. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Cleveland's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Sexton against Fournier. Here's Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Drummond's got 13 points.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Nance outside, lets it go with a 3, but they get it back.
Really got to respect how Fultz understands how to use his length, especially on defense, where he's able to challenge shooters.
And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for Orlando. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Aaron, you all have played at a high level so far. What has worked for you?
We're just sticking to the game plan. Our coaches really drew up something good for us. They wrote it out, and we're sticking to it, and we're executing very well.
Yeah, that's obvious the way you all have played. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And now, kicked back to the studio set after his brief tryout alongside Kevin and crew, the big fella, Shaquille O'Neal. Were you aware it was a tryout?
Well, that was great.
When's the last time you ever had to try out?
I've never had to try out, but it was great. I just want to let you guys know I'm listening to them already.
Wow, well, it was nice for them to have you and make it happy back.
Well, I'll leave right now then, Kenny.
Okay.
You feel that way.
That's why you feel that way about us.
I'm just saying, I miss him. I miss you guys too, but I miss him.
Don't let the door hit you, big fella.
Oh, wow.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Bacon in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando. The Cavaliers shooting has just been outstanding tonight, 56% as a team in this game. It's stolen by Fultz, and here we go. Fast break, Fultz has got it. Basket good. Bacon's got 8 points.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's the teardrop, and Garland with the lay-in. He's got 6. Orlando leading by 22. Fournier, that's for 2. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Fournier's gone 75% from the field, 6 baskets in 8 attempts. Pass to Drummond. And Nance kicks to Osman. Now here's Garland, guarded by Fultz. 6 to shoot. Sexton for 3, drains the three-pointer. Sexton's got 27.
Good to see Sexton knock it down from deep, a shot he needs to add to his arsenal.
Knocked away. The pass to Osman. No good from outside. Orlando's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Establish his position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
Sexton against Fournier. Sexton the pass to Drummond. Nice move. And he lays it up and in.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Gordon goes in, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nance. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Off the inbound pass. Here's Okeke. From down in the low post, it goes. Okeke's got 7.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. Just 5 to shoot. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Here are the Magic now. The Magic leading by 23, and Garland comes to help. Good ball movement here by the Magic. That one goes. Count it. Okeke's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Sexton with the bounce pass. Garland with the bucket.
And getting better at distributing in the pick and roll. Sexton wants to evolve more as a passer.
Here's Fournier, and that one off the back of the rim and in. He's got 16. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And it was a strong year for Evan Fournier. Career highs for him in several categories.
Greg, I like his game. I mean, he's got really nice size. He's highly skilled, plays at a comfortable pace. There's a lot to like about what's in his package. And, you know, he's one of those guys that seems like he's been around forever, and yet he's just now entering the prime of his career. That's scary for opponents.
Outside, Sexton. Good on the three-point shot. Sexton's got 32 points.
You know, we've seen this with Sexton in college, and he can get into a zone and just take over a game offensively. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Guys, how about all the second chance points they've been able to convert throughout the game?
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And that one falls for Wade. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view, you've gotten a front court view, you've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you. They get it again. And McGee kicks to Sexton. Buries it from three-point range. Sexton's got 11 in the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Passes it to Dotson. Outside, Sexton. No good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Is on Colin Sexton.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid of going into the contact on the way up. Well done.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Ross.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Ken Burge is checked in for Vucevic, and it's Carter Williams in for Fournier. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Exum, he's checked in for Sexton. And so he makes both from the line. And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
Pass to Garland. Dotson in the corner. Clock at 4. A three-pointer off the mark. Magic leading by 23. Now Exum, and that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him. Cleveland's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Dotson the pass to Exum. From the arc. Drills it from outside. Exum's got 5.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now, here's Garland. Carter Williams covering. McGee trying to break free. Dotson gets the bucket. He's got 9.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Wade with it. He has 5. To the middle. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. very useful for shot blocking.
And Orlando making a change here. Bamba's checked in. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Magic lead by 20.
Boy, with a nice high release and excellent rotation on the shot, Bamba can score in tough spots.
Pass to Dotson. Back to Wade. Takes a three. Another three for Cleveland.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Ross. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the pass to Dotson. Looking for McGee. He gets it there.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Wade kicks to Dotson. To the inside. There's Garland. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Garland's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And it's going to be Anthony shooting. It's on JaVale McGee. He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
One shot.
That free throw good from Anthony. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Dotson the pass to Drummond. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Ross, that's good. Ross has got 25 points in the game.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Carter Williams, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Carter Williams is a wily, wiry athlete who finishes well through contact. There's little you can do short of fouling him to keep him from making these shots.
Yes, that goes in.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
They recover it, and he makes that one. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Inside, here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
And scoring the ball extremely well. I don't think the defense is getting up into Nance enough. Got to turn up the burners a little more.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Ross. This pause in the action gives us a chance to see the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers this month. The Cavaliers, number 1.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
Here's Carter Williams. The Magic again can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 18. The wide open look here for Garland. They get the rebound. Osman kicks to Drummond. Stolen by Bamba. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. There's Gordon with the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Gordon's got 26.
Man, I like seeing Gordon stretch his range a little bit. I mean, the three-point shot is still a work in progress for him, but I think he's only going to get better the more experience he gets shooting it from there.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Michael Carter-Williams.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Here's Carter Williams. He's got 6. The drive by Anthony.
And a chance to check out some stats for Gordon. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 14 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
And the first one drops.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And he makes both free throws. And here is Garland. 15 points in the game. 55 seconds left here in the third quarter. And another miss by Cleveland. And it's Anthony with the ball for Orlando. Here's Carter Williams. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 7th assist in the game. This Cavaliers squad is struggling. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Dotson gets the bucket.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Gordon inside. Nance on him, and it's Gordon missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And Nance slams it in.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter. And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
And so it's the Orlando Magic taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Larry Nance out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point. Here's Drummond. Does not go down. That miss makes him 7 for 12 in the game. Fires from the wing. Here's Birch. And he converts the layup. And the Magic lead by 21.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Thrown down with Forrest Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Here's Osman. Here's Sexton. 2 points. That one goes. And that's now 37 points for Colin Sexton.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court. Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Orlando making some changes. Vucevic comes in for Cam Birch. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. From about 19 feet, they get a hand on it, out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Here's Vucevic. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Pass to Osman. To the paint. It's tipped. Now, here's Garland. 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. In deep. Drummond drops it in. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
He doesn't get the second one. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Sexton for 3. Drops in the tray. Sexton's got 16 here in the second half.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Hits the three-point bomb. And the Magic lead by 16.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Sexton, and it's blocked. And he's able to get it back.
And he's just good at forcing the issue. Love seeing Sexton stay aggressive and just get under the D's skin.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting. Oh my goodness! That was special.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Drummond. Shoots over Vucevic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
The first one falls. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
So he gets them both.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. Now Garland got a piece of it. And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket. And finished off by Fultz.
That's just a good job of recognizing when you have a chance to get the steal. I mean, Fultz doing a nice job showing off his defensive prowess.
Over in the corner, Osman. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
And Fournier is highly skilled, a crafty European talent who's really fearless when it comes to shooting the basketball.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. McGee's checked in. And so Fournier nails both of them. Garland with it. Outside, Sexton. It's a hand on it, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Sexton's shot is good.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Here's Fultz. Vucevic. It's good on the putback. And the Magic lead by 16.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Drummond. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Wade, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Here's Osman. Sexton finds McGee. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. It's good.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
You gotta step in front of Fultz, guys. I mean, he's solid when he comes rolling to the rim to hammer it down on these drives.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Pass to Osman. Throws it up high, and it's McGee with the jam.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got 22.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
To the middle, here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Outside, Sexton, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
The Magic making a switch here. Bones is checked in. Orlando leading by 14. Goes up on the wing. Off the left rim and out. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. To the inside. Garland. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 assists tonight.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And Clark, you gotta like what Bacon brings to the table. Has some size, strength, athleticism. He can create his own shot, but the consistency has been really up and down thus far.
Yeah, I'd agree with you, and I love his motor. He wants to get better. He's working at getting better. And like with most young players, you have to understand when the shot's not going, there are a lot of different ways you can contribute. Bring your energy, and definitely bring your energy and activity to the defensive end and on the glass, and you'll always find a spot where you can help your team.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Terrence Ross.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Their previous 2 games have been losses, so something had to change to get them going again. And he provided that spark, giving them a huge jolt of energy. Here's Garland. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock get under 10 seconds from here on out.
Gordon goes in, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, this is the problem Gordon poses for defenses, guys. I mean, very dangerous and athletic on these drives.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting.
Take a break.
You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Here's Sexton. Sweet little floater. Sexton's got 46 points.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Garland kicks to Wade. Shot clock at 6. Sexton's shot is good.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Magic leading by 16. Here's Vucevic. McGee with the block. Here's Osman. And the call will be against Fournier. That's foul number 2 for him. Cavaliers making a switch here. Nance is checked in. And here is Garland. Floats one up, and the layup is good. Garland's got 15 points in just the second half.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Outside, Sexton. Down low. The jump hook, and that one good. Nance has got 21 in the game.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Gordon tried to break loose, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I think that just demonstrates how gifted Fournier is. I mean, at 6'7", he's really fast and gets to the rim quickly off the drive.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Oh, Nance in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Garland the pass to McGee. He dishes it to Sexton. Here's Osman. Here's McGee, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Orlando.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. You know, that's not too bad for a journeyman.
2 shots.
That's good from McGee. Both shots good from the stripe. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They lead by 14. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Fultz has got 22.
Boy, you've got to jam Fultz. You've got to stay up on him. If you lay back just a bit, he's going to make you pay with that pull-up jumper.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
The drive by Gordon, and he comes up with the deuce. Gordon's got 7 now in this quarter.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
To the wing right side. Osman kicks to Sexton. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Magic leading by 18. 1:52 left to play here in the fourth. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And the jam by Larry Nance.
I tell you what, Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
Wasted no time on that one. 26 points for him.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Vucevic.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Magic.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with this first victory for the matchup, a 1-0 record against Cleveland.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. .106 left in the fourth quarter. Cleveland moving the ball around. Bolden, good.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Fultz with the ball. Now guarded by Markelle. And finished off by Fultz.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
The pass to Markelle. The feed to Exum. Count that one. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gordon, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Gordon's got 39.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
Yeah, inexcusable. I mean, he's got to know not to take any chances there. That's just a terrible foul.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice statistic.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Here's Bamba. Offensive rebound. Birch. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Exum deciding where to go with it. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Nick, great win tonight. Good performance by you. How surprising is it that you contributed to the game in so many ways?
I mean, I wouldn't say it surprised me. I always knew I could play at this level, but I just play hard. Just play hard and get things happen. I don't try to force anything. I just let the game come to me, and I play hard. Rebounds. Like I said, it's a lot about effort. That's what I can do every night. And points are gonna come some nights. Sometimes they won't. But I just take what I get and just keep playing.
Well, you did it all over the floor tonight, Nick. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.